Next at 5, the governor is preparing his 7th State of the State address for tomorrow afternoon at 3.
But before he does that, we wanted to look at what was accomplished in the last year. Political reporter Jessica Arp has tonight's reality check.
Governor Scott Walker's 2016 State of the State address laid out only a few specific policy goals. One of them was to put more people to work.
Looking ahead, we have an aggressive plan over the next year to ensure that everyone who wants a job can find a job.
So, did he deliver? When you look at the labor statistics in this state, the unemployment rate is down slightly from 4.2 to 4.1% statewide. And over the year, there's about 30,000 more people working in the state than last year at this time. That's a 1% increase. The governor also made some promises about education.
We're also excited to work with the University of Wisconsin system to explore providing a 3-year degree that would start in our high schools and continue on many of our UW campuses.
This program has not happened yet. The University of Wisconsin system says they have several concepts in the works to allow high school students to complete their first year of college while in high school. None of them have yet been rolled out.
The governor also promised to expand the Flex Degree program to enough students equal to a new UW campus. So far, the UW has added 1 new degree program just last month. Since 2014, just more than 1,000 students have enrolled to get a Flex Degree. That's far fewer than UW campuses.
One area to consider for real reform is the way we administer health insurance for state employees, which some experts believe could save tens of millions of dollars. Tonight, I commit to investing every penny of savings to the general fund from these specific reforms to support public education.
This has also not happened. The state's group insurance board has been considering a move to self-insurance, a drastic change in the current health insurance program in the state. Last month, the board delayed a decision on this, saying they'd take up the issue again this month. Finally, the governor promised to be a good listener.
I'm proud to announce that we're going to visit every part of the state to hold listening sessions throughout 2016.
The governor's office says he did do this. As of July, he'd made 50 stops across Wisconsin.
But the governor may not have met with you. These events were for invited guests only and were not open to the general public. I'm Jessica Arp with this News 3 Reality Check.